Hello, hello, hello. Ganja Goons in the house. I have Jason Sarrio. What do you call yourself? COO now?
COO.
COO of Platanaso. I saw the AMA that you had with Shibnobi where Cliff was trying to make you pronounce Platanaso, then Jay pronounced Platanaso. It's like, I must be saying it, Plata. I'm like, no,
So
Cliff.
you're on the right track. It's Platanaso. Like
Platanaso. I
Platanaso.
remember.
Yeah, you're good though. But for our non-native Hispanic speakers, we'll
I'm
just
gonna
call
call
it
it
PLNT.
PLNT. That's what
PLNT.
I've been calling it day one. PLNT. PLNT. How are things, Jason?
Things are doing good, Teddy. Just the grind of
Wait, before we even continue, what's with the glasses, bro? What are these glasses I'm looking at?
So these glasses are
What is this?
they're called gunners,
They're
and
called gunners.
they block
Wait,
blue
how do
light.
I let me see if I can make yeah, there you go.
So they block blue light. And if you're in front of a computer all day or whatever, the blue light from the screen is not good for you. So these glasses block 100% of the blue light.
Bro, I've been killing myself for the last like 12 years then because I've never used
I'll,
glasses, but I've
I'll
seen
shoot you
more
the
and more
link.
people are using them. Yeah. And
Yeah,
I got to check
it
those out
it
because
helps. It helps with fatigue, and like if you're like coding or doing stuff on the computer all day, it just helps with the fatigue. And at night, you just take them off and you go to sleep real quick.
that's awesome. That's awesome because me sitting in front of a computer, I often wonder like how am I still staring at the screen? But if there's something to reduce that pressure in your eyes, because I feel that pressure constantly, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wait, so Jason, you've now quit your full-time job. You've now made Platanaso.
Yep.
Platanaso. I pronounced it
Yep.
right.
I'm wearing one of my
Your
work shirts. Here you go. See.
that you were an EMT, the
Yeah. Yeah.
EMT. What are you reminiscing on the old times? You're like,
No,
remember what I used to
I
do.
just got back from Texas. Went over there for a conference and also had a family emergency over there as well. And only clean laundry. I haven't done my laundry yet. So so I was like, well, I'm gonna take the shirt. It's still good and put it on. But we got some good news in the works with Platanaso and certain things that we're trying to do. I don't know if you
Mhm.
want to get into it now, but
I absolutely do. You came in last week and you were like, "Hey, Teddy, I have some news for the Ganja Goons. We are doing Metaverse," and then you just left. And I'm like,
correct.
"What does this mean? You
So
can't just come in and give us that, and we don't know anything, you know?"
no, absolutely. So I've been super busy on creating it because we're going to be creating a sample first and then our actual metaverse. The sample metaverse is going to be done within 2 months. So we're going to be having a nightclub, a casino, and a little bar area where people can dance virtually. And we're going to have DJs and stuff as well. Um, so we're going to be doing this on something called VR chat. We have a person who's a developer who uses Unity,
Okay.
and they're developing our world for us, and that started yesterday. We got people already start building stuff and like that, and we're looking within two months for it to be completed. And we're gonna release it out to public. Anyone can go.
Wait,
Anyone
you
can go
said
hang out.
2.5 months for it to be
Two
completed.
2.5 months to be completed. Yeah.
That is amazing. That is amazing.
And
That basically you'll have your own VR metaverse.
you'll have a little small snippet of the VR metaverse because it's not like where you can go roaming and it's like a vast space, right?
Yeah.
That's for the larger metaverse. This is more of a sample to provide to our community what we're doing in the
Hmm.
works, and to give them a sample of our skills, and to give them an example of like how we're planning to have stuff, how we're planning to have NFTs in the metaverse, how we're planning to do the casino in the metaverse, educational pavilion, and so forth. So
Wait,
we're
so
gonna
casino in the metaverse meaning you'll be able to gamble PLNT.
PLNT, ETH, BNB, whatever cryptos you're fancy. You'll be able to gamble that at our casino on the metaverse.
That is interesting, Jason. You're basically telling me that I can go into the PLNT metaverse world and be a hardcore PLNT gambler
If you
or
want to be
go
a
dance
DJ,
my
Hey, if you want to be a DJ on the tables, you can.
I may. I don't know if you know me. They call me Ruggy Teddy here at the Ganja Goons gang. I get rugged a lot. I get honey potted. I throw my money wherever I want. It's reckless.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of recklessness from Teddy recently.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
We're looking at doing all that and having that sample, so anyone from the community or anyone from who's able to have a PC, they could go into this metaverse through the login, right? And we're going to be providing that in the coming weeks. Also, it's Quest compatible, so if you have a VR headset, a Quest by Meta, you will be able to go into this metaverse and interact with the machines or whatever via hand movements and everything like that as well.
Wait, so like, what is the Quest? Oculus? You're talking about an Oculus?
Correct.
So you have an Oculus? You bought an Oculus?
Yeah, I've been having an Oculus for a while.
Wait,
Give me a few seconds.
Yeah, go ahead. I can buy an Oculus. I can enter this meta world. I can go to the casino tables and just be like, roulette, everything on red.
Yep.
00.
100%.
Damn it, I lost it all.
You can, or you can take the house. We're gonna have the odds, because every casino has like the odds, has like the favor to the house and whatsoever, and we'll have all that available as well.
Oh wow!
So
how much is that?
This is the old version. When it came out like 4 years ago, I paid like $500 for it.
Really?
But you can get the new ones, which are the white ones. They're called the Quest 2. They're $299 at Best Buy. And they're wireless.
Quest 2 VR.
Yo, Teddy, did we lose you? Hello? Yo, Teddy, did we lose Teddy? Hello? I think we lost Teddy. So I don't know what happened to Teddy's internet. There you go. You're back.
I'm back. I flipped the switch.
It's all good. But you see the VR, you can buy it at Walmart, Amazon, Best Buy. They're $299, and it's wireless, so it's plug and play. Just
the chat's going crazy. Teddy rugged. I told you I'm famous for rugging, Jason. Yeah, but this is an interesting thing because now once people buy the Oculus 2 or the Oculus Quest 2, they can go into any metaverse, including yours.
Correct.
And will there be a bridge between your metaverse and other metaverses?
Yes. We're looking at building a bridge to Decentraland and also Sandbox. So we're going to have easy access where you could go to either end. But for VR chat, we're looking at certain aspects of it where it's a proof of concept. Because you have these companies claiming that they're going to do a metaverse and they have like land sales and stuff like that, and they have not come up with any solid anything where you can go and interact, right?
Wait, is VR chat this one, Jason? This one?
Correct.
Okay.
So VR chat, anyone can go in, make their own world. If you know coding or anything like that, you can do anything in here. Make your own avatars, see how like you got people dancing on the dance floor and stuff like that. Yeah. So, we're going in, we're doing some stuff in this world to give our proof of concept to the community and to our investors where, yes, we can do these things. And yes, we're going to do it big. So this is just to show a physical representation of what our ideas and plans are.
Wow, this is crazy. So basically, in VR chat, you're going to have a bridge where you can go to Decentraland and Sandbox.
Correct. You'll be able to
I feel like that takes a lot of big brain thinking. How did you... Is this the famous Austin, Texas trip that you took, or is this something else?
So the Austin, Texas trip, we went to Arcane Studio, which is known for AAA games like Dishonor. It's a very big game company and stuff like that. Prey is another game that they had, and we actually talked to them about either having them as a partner or helping us to develop, because they actually do a lot of stuff with indie companies that want to do indie games,
Okay.
and
Wait,
they're
what was the
very
name? Arcane Studios or something?
Arcane Studios.
Arcane Studios. Yeah.
So they've created many AAA games. They've worked with the big gaming companies in the industry, ZeniMax, with Bethesda, and other big, huge gaming companies. And they have like a little thing for indie game developers to come in and spout new ideas and pretty much like hook up with other game developers and stuff like that to see what jobs are out there and so forth. And that's why I went to Texas. Other than family stuff that happened,
Mhm.
was to go to Arcane Studio and get this started. And they're actually, very interested with this prospect of a cryptocurrency gaming studio bringing in together to do something in the VR metaverse.
So these guys are about to partner up with you for the first VR metaverse game they're about to release then.
We're still in talks to
Mhm.
do something together, like a collaboration,
Mhm.
within something within VR chat. So we're still talking and stuff like that, but they are very, very interested.
That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. How was it going to the office? Did you go to the office or was it a Zoom call?
No, I went directly to the office. We sat down with a couple of people of the sales division and also the ones
Yeah.
that do the indie games for the platforms and stuff, because they have different. It's a big company. They have different divisions, and they were very pleased on what we presented to them and everything like that, and very, very interested. And we have a meeting set up with them again very soon as well. I believe next month we have our next meeting with them.
Oh wow! So there's already a second meeting. So they're going to
Correct.
do some homework. You've already given them ideas, and it's their job to figure out, hey, can this work? Now I have a question. Now that the VR is Unity, right? Unity is that game engine. Will these guys
Correct.
be able to leverage the Unity
Oh
APIs and
yeah,
stuff? Is that
they
why?
they
Got
they
it.
use that for their games. It's
That's what I
either
was thinking.
Unity or Unreal. That's why this partnership is interesting to us, because they have the know-how, they have the knowledge, but we have the know-how in crypto. We have the know-how in the blockchain side of things, and pairing these up together, it's going to be something to see uh,
Wait, so
and see how we could
what do
go.
you see? You see yourself like your avatar in the metaverse coming over to this game that Arcane Studios has made and leveraging
So
crypto into that?
So we're looking into that. I know in the past there's been microtransactions with games, example like EA and so forth.
Yeah.
So we're exploring that option, but with crypto, and also other options like game perks, like costumes. Like if you have a character or something like that, you can improve new costumes, new weapons, and so forth.
Okay. So now the other thing I know is you're working on NFTs, right? So you're building the entire ecosystem. The NFTs will
Correct.
power the metaverse. The metaverse characters can then come into the game and you have PLNT across the board except for the NFT. That's Ethereum, I'm
Correct.
assuming. Okay.
So the NFTs, we haven't decided yet either to go Ethereum or to go BNB, because PancakeSwap has their own NFT section.
Oh, okay.
So we may end up doing both. Ethereum version and also a PancakeSwap version. The NFTs will be completely different on both sides. So they
Okay.
won't, they'll have different functionality, different things, and they're 100% unique.
Are you
Each
gonna
NFT.
code the NFT contracts yourself? Is it gonna be a Jason Sarrio NFT?
Yes, we are.
Okay,
We are
perfect.
coding within house. Me
Awesome.
and Jay are working on doing that and developing the artwork. We're actually doing that in house.
Okay. The one of the reasons is what I've seen recently in the NFT space is mutant NFTs. Is that something that you guys are looking
So
into?
personally, I think that's overplayed. That's like the zombie, NFTs, right?
Hmm.
It's a fad. I don't think it's gonna stick around like the mutant type NFTs. We're not gonna really dabble with that. Be honest with you.
Okay. And for
Um,
those guys that are wondering, what mutant NFTs is like one NFT goes in, you put it with another NFT, and you therefore upgrade that NFT with a new NFT that's what minted is a combination of both NFTs that's given back to you.
yep.
That's a mutant NFTs.
So we do are going to have something in the casino where you can wager your NFT. So let's
Okay.
say you don't want to use crypto, but you have 10 of our NFTs or any NFTs. To be honest with you, you
So
can
I can
wager
take
them.
my WAGMI NFT with the floor price of 0.4 ETH.
You can take your WAGMI NFTs, put that down. Floor price will affect, and we'll give you house credits. And if you win, then you get ETH or whatever that WAGMI NFT is in. You'll get that whatever you wager
Oh,
in.
I
But if you
see. So
lose,
so you do like a lookup on the floor price, then you know, hey, this NFT, this is even doesn't matter about the rarity. This is all
correct,
you're gonna get. Okay.
correct. And like, there's gonna be a thing where you're gonna have to agree to like, yeah, I want to wager it, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna do that for the casino portion type things. Also, we're going to have concerts in the VR. We're looking at indie bands to do concerts actually live in the metaverse. So
Oh wow.
we'll have the club section and we'll bring in like Latino artists, uh, rock, stuff like that. In mainly in the beginning, first year, it's going to be mostly
Yeah.
indie groups and stuff like that because it's easier to get indie band to come into the metaverse and do that. But later on, we plan to get bigger names into that as well.
Oh, that's awesome because I've seen what is it, the little Fortnite thing where people have done like the Travis Scott concert, the Ariana Grande, Marshmello, but for you, right? It's like indie Latino bands that will come in and what
Yep.
you video them prior and you play that on, or is it like a live?
So it's live. We're going to
Oh
have
wow.
them with a special VR camera that we have
Mhm.
on location, and we'll be streaming that live. So if that act, let's say you got a music act that night, it's going to
Mhm.
be that night. There's no
Wait, so are
recording,
the
no nothing.
avatars are they avatarized or is it just like a video screen that you look at?
So we're looking at two things. We're looking at either doing a hologram representation of the actual person and guitar. So you'll see them as a hologram playing in the VR, or we're looking at doing avatars or something personally to that band or something like that.
Okay. So a hologram is something that's plausible. Wait, what the heck? Why is there no sound? You guys can't hear us? You can hear me, right, Jason?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
All right, cool. I feel like DabTool 420 is messing with me.
But but we're looking at doing this whole entire metaverse idea because, like I said, you have companies out there that are selling the metaverse right now, but they don't have a working product.
Right.
We are going to have a working product, and in that return, we're giving you an idea of what we're trying to accomplish. And within a year, we plan to have our own actual large scale metaverse with land sales and an option where you can go build things and build your own building, do your own, whatever you want to do in the
Okay.
metaverse. And the
So
thing
this is
is,
really like a small bridging stone to the larger metaverse that you're building. And even though I say small, with the amount of functionality you're bringing to the table with this stepping stone in VR, it's unbelievable, you know?
correct,
Um,
correct.
this is
And then
crazy.
another facet we're exploring too, our metaverse will be censor free. So you could do whatever you want, say whatever you want, anything like that. Doesn't matter.
Amazing.
And we're doing it that way because we believe in the foundation of crypto where it's decentralized. And we believe that the people should have the power, especially in our metaverses and stuff like that. We feel like the user should have the power to decide what they should do to their bodies or what they should have or whatever they want in the metaverse as well.
There's going to be a lot of naked avatars being made. I can see it already. I can see it already, and they're going to be catfishing in there. You know, I've seen what is it show that show Catfish
Yeah.
where like guys like catfish other guys and
Now,
take money from them.
Now we're gonna have like as soon as you enter our metaverse, there's gonna be a huge banner that appears explaining our philosophy and what we're trying to accomplish, and also a warning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And stuff like that. So we're looking at creating a section where that's acceptable, and then another section like a district, right, where that's
Mm-hmm.
not acceptable. So we're doing separate things with the metaverse, and we're trying to figure out how we're going to structure it. But another thing that we're wanting to do also is for the land sales.
Mm-hmm.
What we're going to try to do is we're going to try to keep the land sales between $50 and $500, nothing above. So
Wow.
you have
So
Decentraland where it's 10 ETH for a little tiny little plot,
yeah,
right?
correct, correct,
20, 100 ETH for a little tiny plot.
right.
No, our land sales, if you buy it
But
from
but
us,
Jason, it's about location. I want that premium spot in New York City in Decentraland, bro.
so our land sales, they will never exceed $500. So $500 in BNB or whatever BNB price is that day will have it fluctuating, but
Mm-hmm.
it will never be above $500. And we're doing that because we want to make Metaverse land affordable for everyone to buy, and to get into the metaverse, because I feel like personally that's a handicap. Whenever you want to go buy land in the metaverse, it's stupidly expensive, and I don't think that's necessary.
Wait, so what do you say to the people that are like, "Oh, metaverse is just a gimmick in the crypto world"? Oh, there's nothing that's going to come out of the metaverse. Like a lot of people look at these articles that show VR usability across the populaces, right? And there's a significant drop off after the first like month you get it. People stop using their headsets. How do you go ahead?
So the way that we're going to prevent that is we have new things going on in the metaverse, from music to movies, streaming of movies and stuff like that, movie premieres, and also education in the metaverse. We're going to have people that are going to teach Spanish, teach English, and so forth, teach different things in the metaverse. And where you could come, and if you want to sit down for a lecture in a class, you could sit down and hear a lecture. So we're trying to make a space where you can learn, you could play, you could have fun, and everything like
Mhm.
that.
That's awesome. That's really crazy. That's really crazy. I don't even know how you found this integration to even work out in your head because I'm hearing all the right things. People talk play to earn gaming, they use Unity game engine, and now you have a Unity
So no one, if you look at the metaverse, no one
mhm,
has put all of them together.
no,
There's always like little pieces, or if they're doing a metaverse type thing, it's always the smaller view of it. They're not putting
right.
it together. And what we're
No, they're
trying to
not.
do is we're gonna have like an island. So our team is Hispanic, of course. We're gonna have this island tropical theme where
Mhm,
it's going to be islands. And the islands are going to have plots and stuff like that, and you can build on those plots. If you purchase the plot, $500 or $50 or whatever we set it as, you can build whatever you want. If you want to build a nightclub in there and have charge people to go into that nightclub, that's on you. You could do that. Or if you want to build a business in the metaverse selling merch or something like that in real life, we're going to have Shopify integration to the metaverse. So there's things that you could do
that is
within the
crazy.
metaverse
That
that
is crazy. Dude, that is
it's
crazy.
it's blowing people's mind.
So you are now at the point where you figured out the path to metaverse, to real world, to NFT, to literally close that loop. Wow.
Correct, and that's why I've been saying we've been working nonstop for a period of couple of weeks to bring this concept out, and that's why we're building this concept in VR chat, so it gives anybody ability to go in there, examine it, play with we got a couple of things in the casino, do whatever they
Yeah.
want, right? So anything like that, we're gonna have that out there within 2 months. Anyone can go to our nightclubs. We'll have concerts there and stuff like that. And now this, I have to stress this is just a sample of the
Right.
larger plan that we plan to do. And the larger plan, I'm not going to sugarcoat, it's going to take like a year to implement,
Right.
because we're going to have a land sale. And then from the land sale, we have to build the actual metaverse. So it takes a
Right.
little longer. But the actual sample, we'll have that out within 2 months.
Okay. That is
and
awesome.
you could
That is mind blowing, to be honest. Like you're literally running what you think is a small scale metaverse, but in my mind, you're still bridging that entire ecosystem. Even when you
well,
spend that year, you can bridge to the larger metaverse. That's it. You've done
li-
it. You know,
like I said, you have all these companies in crypto talking. They're building a metaverse. They're doing this. They're doing that, but they have nothing to show.
right?
Also, on the other hand, from day one, where we say we're building a metaverse, on the second month, we're going to have something to show. We're going to have a physical place where you could go hang out with friends, meet new people if you want, go gamble, go have if you want to go dance in a nightclub with your VR, because of the hand movements and stuff, you could dance in the nightclub.
I'm
So we're
dancing right now. This is crazy. This is legit crazy. And like I'm looking at like how they're doing the avatars and
yep.
stuff, and really the interaction is there. It seems like once you're
Oh,
in the
it is.
VR, you know.
It is. Oh, like during the pandemic, a lot of people knew about VR chat because they were stuck at home, and stuff like that. It's become really popular. But quite frankly, to me, I was surprised that no one added crypto with VR chat and integrated it.
Yeah.
So we're looking at stuff like that where you could go do nightclubs because the technology's already there. It's just a
Yeah,
matter of
why
integration.
haven't other people thought of this? How did you're just a genius, Jason. That's why. You
Well,
figured this out.
a lot of people, like, they see something, right, and they don't put two and two together until you have to have a vision of what you're trying to do. And that's why at Platanaso, me, Jay, and Alex, we have this broader vision of
Yeah.
where we want to take this project. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you look at our price is really low from where the high that we were.
Yeah.
And I tell people, this is a long-term project. This isn't a project where, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't expect people to make like a millionaire overnight. This
Right.
project, we're doing things to, bring this integration to the metaverse, bring this integration to crypto, and we're a long-term project. Like you look at Shib. Shib had the same thing where they were pretty much worthless, and then as soon as they got integration with Shiba Swap and other things, they went up
Yeah.
like crazy. So we're coming up with integration, we're coming up with use cases and everything like that to bring to this project.
Yeah. And a lot of people, troll me, especially because like, oh, Teddy, you rug pulled us all, from looking at this chart. And I always go back. I'm like, dude, I've worked with Jason before. I still believe in everything Jason's trying to do. And now if I'm sitting here listening to you, you're giving me so much more ammunition. Be like, hey, we're working on Metaverse. We're working on NFT. We're working on Decentraland bridges.
So
You're even
the
go
the
ahead.
th- the thing is, when people say rug pulls, because I've been in many places and Twitter AMAs where people have wanted to try to start stuff right with my
Right.
project, and I go in and I tell them, yes, the chart's not looking great. I can admit to that. Yes, the chart's not looking that great. But me and everyone in the team, like, we haven't sold a single cent of our tokens.
Right.
We haven't taken no liquidity. Everything's locked. We're in this project for the long term, and you can't expect the project to be like all up all the time.
Right.
You're gonna have downs. You're gonna have valleys. I can't control people who are selling, right? Who are
Right.
dumping the project that bought in. I can't control that. There's limitations placed in my contract to prevent rug pulls.
Right.
I can never set taxes above 20%.
Right.
That's forbidden in the contract. Can't do it. Also, another thing is I can never stop trading on the contract.
Right.
Now, the liquidity is locked for a year, and we have like 100K right now in liquidity due to the farm and other things that we're implementing. But
Right.
we're continuing on this project. I know the price is down. Bear with us. We're coming out with many different things with the NFTs, the VR, and the app. And once we release that, hopefully we'll bring in new investors because they'll see the worth of our project, what we're
Right.
trying to do in the space.
No, this is awesome because I'm a big fan of the farms. I've been making a lot of money. I even had to like pull out a little bit because I'm like, dude, I'm already at 3,000 something dollars worth of PLNT. What the heck do I do? I'm
Yeah.
like, Let me try and sell $200 worth. See if it's sellable. I was able to sell 200. I'm like, I'm still feeling good because
Anyone can sell anything in our
yes,
project. We haven't prevented, ban people or blacklist people or anything like that. I don't believe it is my place to like blacklist a person. If
right,
they hold my token, it's their right to buy, their right to sell. That's what crypto is about. And
right,
this is what we're trying to do in a project. We're trying to create this unity within the group, right?
right.
And do all these things that we're wanting to do.
So, Jason, one of the things I put in $1,000 investment in the farm. Every day I pull out $50 to $100. Every day.
Yep.
It's not even been full 24 hours. I'm already at $32, bro.
Yes,
Imagine,
farm.
imagine just getting passive income like that. And that's at what, 693%.
Yeah.
And when I saw like the highest, it was almost at 55,000,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
I was getting 800% return at
Yeah.
that.
When it was at the highest, 58,000, we only had 5 people on the farm. So in our farm, if you go
I was one of the 5. I was
Yeah.
reaping those benefits, bro.
if you go to our contract, our farm is like number 3 or number 4 within the contract holders.
Wait,
Because
how do I go there? How do I go there?
so go to our chart on
Yep.
Dex
Yep.
and go down to holders.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, we have 425 holders.
You're about to hit but wait, your roadmap is 500 for the first one, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So what happens? We doing a burn?
Uh, we may do something a little bit more epic than a burn.
Okay. So that may be like within this month. That could be within
Yeah.
this next day. We don't know.
Could be.
Wait,
But we
stage one,
have
no, you're at 1,000 holders, not 500. You had
Yeah.
500 Discord members.
Yeah.
Okay.
So another thing is I would like to thank the Turkish community. We have a huge Turkish community and they have literally supported us and everything that we do. And I would like to thank them personally. The Turkish community has been there for us and they're amazing.
Dude, the Turkish community is eating up the chat right now. Like Mehmet, Senjiz, Sarhan, Onur, like these guys, Timusin, like they're like, hey, Platanaso from the Turkish community. It seems like even the Turkish community understands Platanaso's vision. I don't know how you did it, how you got them involved. You guys are Latino, Hispanic, but if another community comes in and be like, these guys have the right vision,
So
that's interesting.
we had to tweak, and this week we're actually going to go in and tweak the roadmap a bit because of the new VR features that we're going to do. We're now a global token. So we're still helping out Hispanic causes.
Whoa!
Like
you
that.
Stop it right there. Did you just say you're a global? Are we changing
global
the
token.
vision of the banana to be global now?
Global.
I love it. I love
So
it. I love it.
we realize, yes, we want to target the Hispanic section and stuff like that, but we found out it's harder for them to use BNB. So me, Jay, and Alex, we decided to go this global route to attract more investors into the project, more people in, and to help us with the holders and help with the farm and so forth. So we're making this a global affair now.
That is crazy, dude.
So
that
go
is
to
crazy.
holders. Yep. And if you scroll down, number 4, that is the farm. So 1.47% of the supply of tokens is in the farm. So
dude,
the farm is ridiculous.
Much money from the farms too. Wait, so how do you know how many people are in the farm though?
Oh, from right there, from all the deposits. I just go in and count how many people are in the farm.
All these deposits, dude.
Yeah.
Are these? Nah, these aren't all me.
My
wallet ends in DF.
It's
you already
those
know
are
my
different
wallet.
people. Those are different people who put in and everything like that into the deposit.
No, I've noticed that some people because the liquidity fluctuates, sometimes that they go in and out, in and out. Like I don't understand how to play that yet, Jason. But once I figure it out, I will also try and leverage
they take their profits, and sometimes if you look when we're going up, they'll take their profits and they'll sell to recoup BNB, then put more BNB into the farm. So it's kind of bad, but at the same time, no, because they're providing liquidity, but they're selling just a tad bit of our tokens, But we're doing some new things. We're gonna have staking very soon. We're looking at maybe launching that next month.
Here, this is me. This is me. I think DF.
There you go. You withdrew. You harvest, and you
I
can see right
harvested.
there.
This
Yeah,
is a harvest. Dude, I did a lot. I did a lot, but I believe this is me.
yeah.
No, I literally got to 3,000 in here. I literally saw 3,000, and I'm like, what the heck do I do now? You know, it's like, so I now hold on to 20 million in my wallet. I have the
Correct.
rest in here in
So
whatever this is. I don't even know what my holder count is in this thing.
a thing I want to send you, and let me
Hmm.
see if I can find it real quick.
Wait, you can share it on your screen. You want to do that?
Yes, I'll do it in a second. Let me
Okay.
pull it up.
While you do that,
So
I'm gonna go
people are
through my
asking
wallet.
me about the market cap, right?
Yeah.
Because if you go look at our market cap, it's something ridiculous at the moment. And I do not like Dextool for doing this because they're not reporting the correct market cap for whatever is pooled on PancakeSwap. Because that's the only place other than DojaSwap where we're trading. They report the whole entire tokens supply, including the ones that are burned. So it's not a correct figure. If you go to Dextool, just click Dextool real
Yep.
quick.
Yep. Yep.
All right, on the left side, you see where it says info. You're gonna see our market cap is $63 million, which that is not the case. And let me give your viewers a little information here about market cap because I hear all the big, guys, especially on YouTube and everything like that, talk about market cap. That is the last thing in a project you ever want to see or read because
Wait, should I add this to the stream?
yeah, if you can, I'm gonna send you the link.
No, I have it. I added it to the stream. Go ahead.
You added it.
Yep.
So market cap is one of the worst things to actually view in crypto because it has no value in crypto. Market cap is designed for stock exchange, not for crypto. So they have this article, and it's a very good explanation that explains why market cap doesn't equal value. And a lot of people, especially in the crypto, are saying, "Oh, look at the market cap, look at this." That is the last place you want to look at because market cap. Let's say you have a 5 trillion supply, or let's say a 500 supply, right? Your market cap is set by whatever price you set it at. So if I decide to set my token at $100,000, I'm going to have a stupid high market cap. That doesn't necessarily mean I have that money. I just set that price to trade at that price. That's all I did. So market cap does not equal value. And if you can share this with your viewers, because it better
Wait,
explains the situation.
I hear you say this, but I'm still confused. Market cap doesn't tell you value because in your case, the market cap that's being shown includes the burn tokens because that's a BSC bug.
Yeah.
BSC bug. Okay.
Yeah. But at the same time,
Wait, so what's happening? Are people saying, "Hey, you're faking your market cap"? What's the fud
no, they're
around the
they're
market
looking.
cap?
So another thing we're being handicapped is because everyone they look at the market cap and they want to get in at like 1,000 market cap. They don't want to get in at a higher market
So
cap.
what is a good market cap here? Let me show my screen. So
So
what is a
if
good
you
market cap for
Google
these guys?
a good market cap for a small cap project is within the billions. So if you look at millions, that's nothing for a project. So the market cap is set by the price and your supply.
Okay.
That's all it is. And you set the price. When you launch a token, you set the price. So
Wait, by the circulating supply, the amount of tokens that are in circulation,
correct. Correct.
and it's set by the circulating supply and what?
So you set the price. When
Hmm.
you launch a token, let's say you want that token to be $1, you're gonna have
Right.
a stupid high market cap because it's set
Right.
to $1. But
Right.
that doesn't necessarily mean that there's no value or you can't, 100 times your money. And this article literally explains what that market cap is and why you should not rely on market cap. And one of the main thing, market cap doesn't represent real money invested. So people, you need to do a little education on your end, because a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of people in crypto, they say, "Oh, look at the market cap," when that is actually the flawed thing to do. You never want to look at the market cap of a project.
Wait, so when I look at this 63 million, realistically, how much should I subtract to get to our market cap?
So if you scroll in, more info. No,
Yeah.
click that button. You see whatever is pooled.
Total
It's going to
supply.
have pool. No, not total supply. It says pool. There should be like a billion. Let me see if I could go find out mine.
Pooled PLNT 2.08 billion.
That's how much that is circulating on PancakeSwap. That should be the amount times this price that gives you the market cap, not the total supply of whatever is not in circulation. What
So it should be
Dextool
the
is doing.
2.8 billion
Correct.
times this price.
Correct. Okay. Because it's now doing this price times whatever our whole entire circulating supply for every single wallet is.
So how do I grab this? I just have to use big brain, I guess. Copy price to clipboard. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Calculator.net. Oop. It's horrible. All right, what's the price? 4 zeros, 2569. 2569 times 2.08 billion. So 210 billion million 1 2 3 thousands 1 2 3 53,000.
Yep.
53,000. Of this 53,000, your farm
market cap.
But the farm says it has X amount too. So how does the farm play into this number?
The farm doesn't play into that number until it gets added to the
market. Wait, but I'm looking at 53,000. That means this is a great time to get in.
Yeah.
When all your stuff comes in. Okay. So do not believe. So really, this is like 90% off. This thing.
And this is where I sent you the article in the private chat if you want to disseminate it to your group.
Yes, I will.
This is why you should never rely on the market cap, because I've seen projects out there, big projects, right, that have their whole entire market cap completely wrong. Also, if you go to CMC, same thing with SHIB, you have where their circulating supply was completely wrong. So never rely on these tools because they're not reporting what's actually out there.
This is crazy. You are blowing my mind. So basically, I got in at a great time.
Oh yeah, you got in at a very, very good buy. But just
I actually looked up. I'm like number 56 or something in here.
This is why we want to educate a lot of people in crypto, because, like I said, they're taught and they're learned to view the market cap. And necessarily that's not the place where you want to do. If you want to learn about a project, you look at the holders, you look at their info, their white paper, you look at their trading, like what their trading stuff is about. That's the things that you want to look at. And this website here provides very good information on why you shouldn't look at the market cap.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is quite impressive, to be honest, that now that you walked me through this, I can make my own determination and be like, oh, okay, this is
correct.
What this means. So 53,000. What's the goal for your market cap then? What do you want?
So within a year, we're looking at hopefully being around 2 to 1 mil.
2 to 1 mil. So that's like what? That's 100x.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
So I have 20 million something PLNT. I have some in the farm. The farm's gonna go for years, and within a year you reach 1 million. I could get a Lambo, is what you're saying.
I don't know why you would, but
I need it.
We're hoping to get to that point.
I look at it every day. I eventually have to get one, even if it's a Urus. Just like get the SUV one. Just imagine that rolling down. Damn, bro.
So there's a lot of thing in crypto, especially education, that we're trying to teach people. Because I doing the Twitter Spaces, doing all the stuff that I did for Shinja and still doing for Shinja. I've learned the need of people that really they don't understand the crypto market. They don't understand. I've met people where they're investing their life savings into crypto, and I'm like, no, please don't do that. Just put in the money that you feel like you can lose. And I'm an honest dev, and that's what you need in this space. You need people like me that are going to tell you, I don't, my project's not going to be like Shiba, where it's going to like 1,000 times X or 100 times 1,000 X, whatever. I'm being realistic. We have a goal, what we're trying to do with the metaverse. We have goals, what we're trying to do with the NFTs, the app, and everything like this. And we're working on it. But I'm going to be honest and frank with the people in my community and people who ask me questions. And that's how it should be in crypto.
Jason, if your goal is 1 million and I'm at 50,000, I'm gonna ride this wave, bro. I will wait. I will wait. I'm gonna use this farm. I've already shown you guys like how much money, like literally every day, I'm just pulling out PLNT. I got to 30 million something when I pulled out, and I sold 10 million. I'm like, I don't even know what to do, And then I'm like, I'm just rolling in PLNT at this point, you know.
Well, we're gonna have other use cases very soon with that you could use PLA tokens. So we're coming out with new stuff every day. Seeing how we can use our tokens for either another proposition that we've been thinking about is actually using real world coupons with our token.
What does
So
that mean?
if you hold our tokens, we're gonna see if we can work with different corporations and stuff to provide discounts for our token holders. So stuff like that. Um, Now we're still looking into how we're going to implement that with token owners. Like if you could, if you hold PLNT token, it will give you access to like these little perks or something like that. I'm just using this as an example. This is not what we're doing just yet, but like Best Buy will give you like
Mhm.
25% off on Best Buy purchases or something like that if you hold PLNT. So we're going to be exploring how to implement that into the real world. So that way we have a little use case with our token. You hold our token, you get discounted as well for real stuff in the real world.
This is amazing. I'm just calculating the amount of price I need to hold so when this happens. So I have like 1,300 in the farm. So let's just say I have like $2,000 worth of PLNT, right? If this 100 X's, I have 200,000. That's within like let's put a down payment on a Lambo money.
No, that's you could buy a Lambo with that money. Lambo's like 100K.
No, Lambo's not 100K. Lambo 250K.
250?
250
Damn,
to 350K,
they
depending on the
went up.
gas.
They
Wait, what
went
are
up.
you? What's the first car you're gonna buy?
A Subaru. I'm a simple man. I don't, I, I just want a
Jason, we're
bigger
trying to
bigger
close deals here. You roll up in a Subaru, people gonna look the other way and be like, "Nah, bro, he
you
rolls
know
up in a Subaru."
luxury cars and stuff like that. It's a status symbol, right? But at the
Yes,
same time, if you have the knowledge and you know what you're doing, you really don't need the status symbol. So that's my view on it. To
I
me, I'm
understand.
just gonna buy the bigger SUV version of the Subaru. That's it. Because I have a Subaru right now. I'm happy with it, and that's all I want. There
Okay,
you go.
how about this? If we instead of 100X, if we 1,000X, me and you get matching Uruses.
It's too much money for that car,
No, I
man.
mean at that point you have 1,000X. What are you gonna care? What are you gonna care?
You know how
You have
much
a
that
thousand
oil
X.
change is? Come on, man. 10K for an oil change? Come on.
This is so true.
10K.
No,
Come
it's like
on.
3,000. It's like 3,000. The Mercedes costs a little bit less than that.
But still, man, three
But look at
thousand.
this. Look at this guy, just like having fun in the desert, bro. Just like
Wait,
streaming
wait,
along. You get the power
you know
behind
what
you.
they don't show is when it breaks down and you're on the side of the road trying to wait for someone to come pick you up.
They're gonna pick you up in the Lambo. A Lambo
So
driver knows when you're stuck.
so you know,
Amazing. I
realistically,
like hearing that. I like hearing that you're gonna be
I
simple and go with the
I'm a
Subaru.
humble man. I don't believe in, to other people they want flashy things. So be it. That's, their prerogative. That's their money. For me, I have everything in my life to make me happy, and I really, if I get a better Subaru, so be it. I'm not choosy, not picky. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that's what I believe, and the same thing for the project. You gotta treat the project with reverence. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep doing what you're doing, and people, they overlook the charts. They look at the charts and their eyeballs are glued on it, and that's
right.
an emotional investor. Because usually, when a person is an emotional investor, they have a lot of money that they can't afford to lose in the game, and that's
I
the wrong, to me personally. And this is honest me speaking.
yeah.
That's the wrong way to view crypto, because you don't know one day if the government's going to come in and say we're making crypto 100% illegal, you know, and then everything's going to tumble. So you just don't know what's going to happen next in the world, and you have to be a realist.
Yeah.
There's some people that, do become millionaires overnight in a project, but there's some people who, they get life-changing money. I mean, to me, 50 to 100K for someone who's making, 40 to 30K, that's life-changing money. That's money where they could buy a house, or they can buy, pay bills or something like that. To me, that's life-changing money.
All right, all right.
It's $1,000.
Someone trying to throw some shade at Lambo. Yo, bro, Bugatti Veyron oil change is 21,000. Takes 27 hours. All right. Well, guess what, bro? A Lambo oil change is about $1,000. All right. I'm just messing with you. No. This is great. This is everything you've shared is like I can only continue to hold as an
Yeah.
investor of PLNT. I think I got in. I was like top 20 wallets. Now I'm number 56. So, dipped down a little. My percentage ain't that good either. So I got to
We
figure out how I go up.
we've had a lot of people, coming in, buying, and adding more to their bags from the farm and stuff like that, and doing other things. We've been doing giveaways recently.
Yeah.
So tonight, I'm actually going to post later on tonight. We're doing a 30 mil token giveaway to 3 different people. So
Can YouTubers win or YouTubers not allowed?
YouTubers can win. Anyone can win except me. I can't win, or anyone on the team can't win. But
Okay.
everyone else,
So I
fair
could have
game.
like a solid 50 stack if I win that 30 million.
You can. So we're giving out tokens. We're doing like
Wait,
little
how do I
prize
participate?
giveaways.
What are the details?
So I haven't really thought of it yet. Mainly, it's retweeting or giving us a shout out on your YouTube or something like that. We haven't come up with the criteria till later tonight. We're gonna drop it,
Okay.
but it'll be like a week, and then we'll decide who retweeted the most or whatever in that week time frame, and we'll send you a DM, be like, hey, send me your address, and we'll reward you the token.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yep.
I will definitely participate. But the other new thing I've been doing is collecting NFTs. I want to collect all the NFTs. I just want, dude, I
So
invested in this crazy WAGMI NFT, Jason, and floor price was like 0.15. It's like 0.4 now. You know?
yeah, the NFTs. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you, because
Yeah.
that's how I am. That's how I roll.
Yeah.
NFTs. That is a bubble. Straight up. Be straight up honest with you. I- but there's nothing wrong with making money within a bubble, as long as you could get out before the bubble pops, right?
Yeah.
So, collecting NFTs and stuff like that, yeah, that's something good. And NFTs are going to go up in value. We're still in the beginning stages of this bubble. So, Teddy, you could keep on collecting NFTs.
Wait, so you say it's a bubble, right? So one of the funniest thing I've seen is the guy that bought like Jack Dorsey's like first Twitter post for like 5 point something million and then tried to resell it and only got
Barely.
10,000.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, is you have people bidding these NFTs, like the Bored Apes, right? Where you go
Yeah.
labs, they go for like 10 grand, you know, 20, 30 grand, and it has literally no use case. There's no, I would understand if the NFTs had a use case, or like I don't know, on the blockchain they store your DNA, or like, there's some use case, right? Or
Dude, I
something.
don't want my DNA stored on the blockchain, bro.
You'll live forever, Teddy. You'll live forever in the blockchain.
That's
But
fine. I believe in singularity. The faster I can integrate myself with technology, like physically put tech on and be
so
compatible, I'd be so happy.
let me share our screen real quick, because our guy Jay, you met him a while back.
Yeah,
He,
CMO, you're
he
CMO.
he's the one making the NFTs for us. So we have a sample NFT for Easter that came up, and our NFTs are going to be similar fashion, where we're going to have our character or whatever, and they're going to actually have use case with the casino, with the app that we're developing for to play to learn, right?
Yeah.
And stuff like that as well. And they're all limited editions. So you'll never have an NFT that's always like similar or near similar to each other.
Wait, so what happens if so one of the things WagMe does is if you hold a WagMe NFT, they give you like 10% of the in-game revenue. What are you doing if we hold your NFT? Anything like that?
So if you hold our NFTs, right? Once we haven't figured out when, but we're gonna do it like a bi-monthly schedule. The casino, we're gonna have a special pot. And in that pot, if we pull your NFT number, because they're all numbered, if we pull your number, you win that whole entire pot. So in the casino, let's say we have a good month in that pot, we have around $20,000 in ETH, or a good chunk there, then you're possibly going to win that 20K in ETH.
That is crazy.
So we're gonna be doing like potluck
So what
giveaways and
is that
stuff like
called?
that.
That's like lottery ticket NFTs or something? Is that right?
Similar to the concept, yeah, where we're gonna either have drawings for either straight up crypto, or we're gonna actually give merch, or we may actually give, because I like computers personally, we're gonna
Mhm.
actually give computer hardware and stuff like that as well. So there's going to
Okay.
be an option you could choose. If we call your NFT like, hey, we're calling number 3 the one, the competition for this month, then we'll allow the person to choose whatever prize they want.
Okay. No, that's pretty good. I like to hear about that utility on NFTs because I looked at
And
NFTs before. I'm like, you just hold on to them. What are they gonna
so
do? Nothing.
another thing that we're also going to do, and I told you before, our NFTs are going to have a power up for the app.
Hmm.
So like if you have like a 10 times or 20 times on the NFT, then you'll get more tokens, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to work the same way in a casino. So if you have a NFT that has a 20 times and you stick it in the slot machine, it'll be 20 times that amount that you win. So it's going to have the NFT more value, because you're going to actually have a use case for it in the casino and in the app.
I understand. That is crazy. That is crazy. You're just giving out money, Jason. You're just giving out money.
Well, we're gonna get money revenue from the casino, revenue from the concerts that we plan to hold, and stuff like that. Also, revenue from advertisers that we're gonna
Yeah.
have in the metaverse, because the metaverse, you can have posters, billboards, and stuff like that advertising. So we're exploring all those different options as well.
That is crazy. So, I buy this NFT on OpenSea?
So we're exploring whether we're still in the early stages
Okay.
on either if we're gonna do Pancake Swap, OpenSea, or Rarity. We
Okay.
haven't decided what we want to do
But
yet.
but but you said dual, right? You said
We're
yeah.
going to have a dual option where it's going to be on ETH and also BNB.
That sounds good.
So that way, people that because I understand there's a bunch of people that use ETH and that don't use BNB and other chains. We're gonna
Right.
have an option for you there, and then we're gonna have the option for the BNB people.
Okay. No, that's awesome because I'm using ETH. Now that I'm in NFTs, I bought way too
You, you
many NFTs.
gotta you gotta use that BNB for that Shinja.
I will. I will. I'm switching over to BNB as well. I'm gonna hold bags of both. It's just the proper thing
Oh
to
yeah.
do. I do want to give some time to the viewers now. If you have any questions I haven't hit on, anything you want Jason to elaborate on, now is the time. we're gonna take questions from the viewers. But I think Jason, you did a good job of laying it out, explaining the steps, and really the way you come in here with like the vision that you have, and and these awesome shades that you've now like. Al Cleary is gonna buy some. I'm gonna buy some. We're gonna be like Terminators in our computers now.
Yeah, these shades definitely help. Here, let me send you the link for it and get your
Yeah, send me
community
the
to look
link.
at
I'll
it.
definitely post that in here. I know people want it. Oh, it looks like when I turned on. Okay, no, I saved it.
Let
We're
me
good.
share my screen. So this is the
Wait, you're not sharing your screen with me. Okay, yeah, now you are.
yeah. So they're called gunners, and like you just pick amber. This is the color that I have on my lens,
Yeah.
and like it's you just choose the frame you want.
Wait, what is that? GUNNAR.com.
Yep,
GUNNAR.com. That is crazy.
yep. They got prescriptions and regular lenses, and it blocks blue light. So all it does is just this is the one that I have. 98% of blue light is blocked, allowing
Huh.
like see maximum protection for those who are working highly sensitive or working at night on computers and stuff. And you could choose what kind of color film you want on your lenses. But yeah, definitely a good place to get these glasses.
I like it. I like it. How did you find out about them?
I knew about them from the gaming portion because I used to game and they used to have like gaming glasses made by them. And I found out that they made prescription glasses and was like, well, I got to buy some. Been using them ever since, and it's been like 8 years. So,
Oh, okay. No, I've heard of them, but I've never actually bought them. And if anything, I turn on the little blue light filter on my phone, or my wife does for me. But I don't
these
know how
work way
much that
better.
does. Yeah, that's what it
Also,
seems
you go
like.
outside in the sun, like it's good. It works real
It
good too.
looks stylish. I will tell you that. You definitely look like a gunner. So I see no questions in the chat. Jason, I knew you did a fantastic job. And yet again, the Ganja Goons love PLNT. We're goons ourselves. So bananas, monkeys, it just makes sense, you know?
Yep. I appreciate it, Teddy. And like I said, we're gonna every time we have some breaking news, we're gonna break it here for you.
Now you can go spread it to the masses. Now you can go. We give you the clearance. We approve, Jason. We approve. This is a great plan. Hopefully the others are able to ingest the information as well as you laid it out here. I didn't even have to describe anything. Like we can make those connections with your explanations alone.
So next, hopefully in the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna hit you up again to do another AMA, and we're
Okay.
actually going to have a sample for you to show of our metaverse. And
Awesome.
I'm going to get with you next week to ship you a VR headset, so that way you can use it and explore our metaverse as well.
That is awesome, Jason. I will totally do that for you guys. I don't even have a VR headset, so if you're shipping me one,
We'll
that
ship
is
you one.
amazing. I bet there better be a PLNT sticker on that VR headset. That's all I request.
We'll put in a couple of little merch there and for you, and you can stick it on there.
Okay, fair enough. I will stream that. I will stream it to all the audience. It will be great. I cannot wait. This is even more exciting than before. And by then, I'll know, what is that? Like May 1st or 2nd week. So by
Somewhere
then,
around there.
either the Pixel launch has happened or the Phantom launch has happened. So I'm either wrecked, like I lost all my money, or I'm sitting pretty closer to that Lambo. So we'll see. But if anything, I'll be in the VR shortly thereafter, no matter what, and forget all these crazy investing things that I keep failing on. So regardless,
Absolutely.
why can't I just invest and just constantly go up? Like,
That's the dream, right? That's the dream.
Jason, it is the dream, but it's now it's like, okay, now I have funds to do like goon shit, but how do I do goon shit properly without um wrecking myself? And right now I invest in pre-sales before the pre-sale even launches. I'm
Oh,
getting
it's
rugged. Before the pre-sale, I
yeah.
don't even have the
So
opportunity.
I got rugged. I don't know if you remember that baby ape node.
I got wait, Baby Ape Node's doing refund. Go to their Telegram. You can get a refund.
I already did all that, but I'm having very doubtful that they're going to actually do that. But I got a little rugged on that one, but
I
you
got
can't win
rugged
them
on
all,
Baby Ape
right?
Nodes
Can't win
too.
them all.
Yep.
and that's the problem in this space. So
are you done with pre-sales? Are you going in
no,
on any
no,
others?
no. You like the pre-sales, you just have to make sure they're vetted, and if they're a larger project or stuff like that. But now it's getting harder and harder because people, even if they're KYC, they don't care. So it's getting harder to invest in crypto, but just keep on going and you'll hit that gem.
One of the crazy things is it is getting harder and harder, but one thing that a lot of these tokens are doing, which I know at a certain time you were like, hey, I can't figure out bridges, but every token I know about is bridging.
They're doing bridges now. Everyone's doing bridges.
Everyone's doing bridges because Shinobi Software figured it out and they're selling bridges to everybody, We know how to do it. So we've been having a lot of tokens approach us and be like, hey, can you bridge us from this blockchain to this blockchain to this blockchain? We're like, yes, we can do this. Yes, we can do this. So I really hope in the future Platanaso also expands their
we're already talking about it, investigating how we could do it, either through Everrise or some other fashion, but we're actively looking at it.
Don't use Everrise, use Shinobi Software. We'll help you out.
Well, use Shinobi Software then.
All right, Jason, I think that is a good point to end. A lot of catalysts, a lot of futures predictions you've given us, or fortune telling you have done yourself, and given us the education on market cap, which was much needed.
Absolutely.
So I appreciate you stopping by, and I will catch you again next time. And yet again, for the Ganja Goons, please hit that like button before you exit the stream. It is something you can do. And for those of you guys that are looking for a smoke, you can smoke that like button.